And a very pleasant good afternoon, or good morning, pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Teutopolis High School for the Class 2A Sectional Championship Final. Game here this morning between the Effingham St. Anthony Bulldogs versus the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. It should be a dandy. You're watching Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school baseball here in the IHSA Sectional. Good morning. My name is Bruce Dickey, and we are going to have a great day today. Teutopolis comes in with a record of 27-5 on the season. They have won their last 3 games in a row. They were unscored upon in the regional as they defeated Flora 16-0, defeated Newton 7-0. On Wednesday, nice night for T-Town. Afternoon for T-Town. They beat Breeze Central 7-4. Prior to the following ball game between the St. Anthony Bulldogs and the Columbia Eagles. The Bulldogs in on a 5-game winning streak. A couple of wins over Effingham. And then they went to the regional, were unscored upon in the regional as they defeated Paris 10-0. They defeated Marshall 10-0. And that led to the sectional semifinal on Wednesday night where they defeated Columbia 7-3. This is a matchup that folks have been looking forward to since probably May 30th, 2024. That was the sectional final last year, and the Bulldogs knocked off the Wooden Shoes in that sectional final. And I know the Shoes fans have been looking forward to this day for about a year. Should be an outstanding afternoon. The pitching matchups are set. T-Town will be the home team today, as the folks have flipped a coin, and T-Town won the toss. They chose to be the home squad. Fitting here at Teutopolis High School. Field is in beautiful shape. The weather is gorgeous. It is a sunny day. It is 70 degrees or so. Pretty hefty wind heading out to right field. The wind will be blowing out to right. So from left to right as we get going here today. We're going to have our starting lineups announced and then our national anthem.
Number 1, Tim Seiler.
First for the St. Anthony Bulldogs. Well, they're announcing the entire team. Okay. That's cool.
Number 10, Joseph Taylor. Number 14, Oliver Craig.
There you see the players being announced.
Number 17, Dakota Clay. Number 18, Will Bierman. Number 20, Maddox Clark. Number 22, Joey Lassard. Number 24, Mason Storm. Number 25, Freddie Jansen. Number 26, Connor Storm. Number 28, Hayden Busher. 29, John Canaway. 30, Derek Hand. 31, Nick Rowie. 32, Quentin Stevens. 33, Von Wanderheide. 34, Chase Doris. And 35, Warren Wormsey.
The starting lineup for the St. Anthony Bulldogs, as I mentioned, they are the visitors today. At catcher, leading off will be number 21, Will Fearday. Brady Hatton will hit next, wearing number 12. It is Brock Fearday, number 16, pitching this morning. Number 2, playing center field, is Aiden Loritzen. Playing second base, number 11, is Henry Brent. Sam Link is playing third base, wears number 13. Number 6 at shortstop, it's Alex Mayer. In left field, Charlie Spohr, number 8. In right field, it'll be at number 4, Xander Beals. And the designated hitter is Vincent Vogel, wearing number 3. Again, pitching today, Brock Fearday. For the Bulldogs, head coach for the Bulldogs, Tony Craik. They come in with a 22-7 record on the season.
The dugout for the home team today in the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes.
For the Shoes, under head coach Justin Fleener, they are announcing the non-starters. And the starting lineup for the Wooden Shoes. Leading off, Dawson Haney. He wears number 22. Batting second, Devin Werman wears number 2. Number 23 is Mick Nieberge, wearing, like I said, number 23. He'll be playing first base. At catcher today, Jason Craik wears number 10. On the mound for the Shoes, Austin Boris wears number 25. The designated hitter is number 15, Carter Haney. He is hitting for number 6, Cooper Tegler, playing left field. Henry Thompson is at second base. He wears number 3. Gavin Addis at third base wears number 1. And Aiden Niemerg, right fielder, wears number 5. Shoes come in with a record of 27-5 under the tutelage of head coach Justin Fleener. We'll have our national anthem, and then we'll get underway here from Teutopolis High School. The final strains of our national anthem, and as you can see from Steve's shot of the flag there, I said about 10 miles an hour, but looking at that flag, that looks closer to 15 or higher. And if you have some right-handed power, some right field power, right-handers will need to go to the opposite field, but this is going to be, this has the possibility of being a banner day for the left-handed hitters. The things that stopping that, though, are Austin Boris and Brock Fearday. Well, now they're saying gusts up to 21 miles an hour. Wind coming pretty hard from the west-northwest. And that's kind of what that flag looks like. That's a pretty good speed on that. This is the sectional championship in Class 2A. There are 8 sectional championships going on today. 5 of the 8 are being played at the home field of one of the contestants. The winner of this ball game advances to Carbondale on Monday evening, 7 o'clock. They'll play the winner of the DuQuoin sectional. That game starts at 11 a.m. We might get an early score on it, but probably won't get a final before we're done here today. DuQuoin takes on West Frankfort. DuQuoin, the number 4 seed in their subsectional. West Frankfort, the number 10 on a Cinderella run. I believe they, from what I understood, they got some injured players back. And here it is the subsectional number 1 seed, Effingham St. Anthony, taking on the subsectional number 2 seed, Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. The Shoes have taken the field. The umpires are set to go. That is Carl Shreve brushing the plate right there. He'll be the home plate umpire. Third base umpire, Jeremy Currill. And over at first base, it is Jim Blade. Again, the starting lineup for the Bulldogs as Will Fearday steps in. It's Will Fearday, Brady Hatton, Brock Fearday, Aiden Luritzen, Henry Brent, Sam Link in the 6th spot, Alex Mayer hitting 7, Charlie Spohr 8, and Vincent Vogel 9. Fearday, Hatton, Fearday, Luritzen, Brent, Link, Mayer, Spohr, Vogel as the first pitch is in for strike 1. Austin Boris on the mound for the Shoes, pitching to Jason Craik behind the plate. A couple of juniors for the Shoes. Also a junior over at third base as Gavin Addis moves in with Boris on the mound. Dawson Haney at shortstop. Henry Thompson at second base, and Mick Nieberge over at first. Around the outfield, it is Cooper Tegler Alver in left, Davin Werman in center, and Aiden Niemerg, the lone sophomore starter for the Shoes, in right field. Teutopolis with 5 seniors, counting the DH, 4 juniors, and 1 sophomore in their starting lineup. It's 2-2 here on Will Fearday as he pops that one foul to the left side. That's going to get out of play. And, boy, that hit a vehicle pretty good over there. Let's see. Looked like it might have hit one of the Wabash trucks. Oh, well, we got more. Count remains 2-2. That one a bit high. This is our final high school telecast of the season today. If you're counting, 193 telecasts. D-Reich 3 looking. And that is how Austin Boris wanted to start the game. 63 telecasts in the fall of football, volleyball, and baseball. 91 telecasts over the course of the winter, as that one's had popped into a short left field, ranging back. Dawson Haney, about 15 or 20 feet into the grass, catches the second out. And I believe it was 39 telecasts in the, I'm doing that off the top of my head, in the spring. Whatever it is, this is 193 today. We would not be here without you folks tuning in. We do appreciate that, that's for certain. Thank you so much for tuning in, either on streaming or YouTube or on Facebook. However you watch it, that's great. Had big crowds watching on Wednesday, and we appreciate all you folks tuning in. If you feel like it, you enjoy it, mention that you do to maybe one of the sponsors. That's always good, clean fun. A bouncer through the right side is a base hit for Brock Fearday. Not only can he pitch, he can hit as well. It's a 2-out hit and a 2-out chance for Aiden Luritzen. Courtesy runner will head in for Fearday. That's Tim Seiler, number 1. So Austin Boris looks into his catcher, says, that was my bad. That pitch didn't go where I thought it was going to go. Taps his chest, looks over to first. He's ready to go now. Seiler taking a decent lead. As the pitch comes home, it is out of the strike zone, just barely outside. We're in the top of the first inning. Will Fearday struck out, followed by a pop out by Brady Hatton. Tim Seiler's on first base after the hit by Brock Fearday. Shoes in their white jerseys today with blue trim, blue numerals, gold numerals on the front and back, blue T-Town across the front. The Bulldogs in their baby blues with red numerals in front and back. As Luritzen looks at a 2-1 count. Watch a strike two come through. He hasn't pulled the bat off his shoulder yet. This kind of the pitching matchup folks were expecting today. Boris versus Fearday. That ball is popped foul down the left side. It's going to get out of the field of play. That's where Kenny Hildebrand is holding a camera. Kenny doing a great job over there on the left side. Steve Jordan over on the right side working the camera. Abby Springmeyer bringing the pretty pictures to you out from our truck behind the concession stand here. And Ty Landreth will be bringing you instant replays over the course of the morning here for Wabash Catch TV. As Luritzen sets for the pitch from Boris. Swings at strike three, and that'll do it for the Bulldogs. They leave one-on-one hit. We'll head to the bottom of the first, no score.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the first inning as Brock Fearday gets set to face Dawson Haney. For the Shoes, it's Dawson Haney, Davin Werman, Mick Nieberge. Then batting cleanup, Jason Craik, Austin Boris will hit fifth. Carter Haney in the sixth hole. Henry Thompson hitting seventh. Gavin Addis at third base. That's bounced to third base. And the throw over in time to get Haney. Nice play by Sam Link. 5-3 on the putout. As I said, Gavin Addis hitting eighth. Aiden Niemerg in the ninth spot. Dawson Haney, Werman, Nieberge. Craik, Boris, Haney, Thompson, Addis, and Niemerg. Davin Werman at the plate now. Right-hander Brock Fearday has a three-quarter delivery. Pretty hot pitch, too. He's got some speed. I was talking on Wednesday to some of the St. Anthony folks. He has signed to play college baseball. I'm trying to remember where. Oh, and the timeout was taken before the pitch. Are they going to award the pitch? Or I don't think they are. As Fearday was in his rotation, in his motion. And there's a strike on the outside corner to Werman. I'm hoping 2-1 is the count. Is that what it is? All right. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Defensively, behind the plates, Will Fearday. Over at third base, Sam Link. Alex Mayer, the sophomore, at short. Henry Brent over at second base, and that ball is a base hit in between Mayer and Link. And it's a one-out single for Davin Werman. Over at first base is Brady Hatton. Around the outfield, Charlie Spohr in left, Aiden Luritzen in center, and Xander Beals over in right. So, just like the Bulldogs did in the first inning, a base hit gives the Shoes a little bit of activity here early on. Both teams dipping their toe in the water here early in this sectional championship game. Figure a low-scoring contest. This is an outstanding pitching matchup. I was looking at Brock Fearday's stats, and they are eye-opening. I will mention them as we go through the day, or at least somewhat. Fearday comes in with a 2.03 ERA in 10 appearances. He's 5-1. He's thrown 48 innings, and in those 48 innings, he has thrown 66 strikeouts. I can do math. That's about 1.33 strikeouts per inning. That's pretty solid. As the runner goes, throw down to second, gets away. Kind of a late start for Werman. He's safe. Had the throw been caught, they might have had him. But he takes second base with a steal. And that will make the count 2-1 on Mick Nieberge. Man in scoring position now for the big senior first baseman. He gets jammed on that one, knocks it to short, picked up by Link. He throws over in time for the out at first. Big play by Sam Link coming across in front of his shortstop. And, boy, he barely got Nieberge there at first base, as you see from the replay. Tight one. So, that will bring up Jason Craik with a man now at third. And 2 outs. Craik, the catcher for Teutopolis. And Werman, great speed down at third base. As we've mentioned before, voluminous foul territory here in Teutopolis. If the ball gets away, Werman ought to have a pretty good chance. That ball fouled behind, out of play. It's a big park, 315 feet down to each corner. It's symmetrical. 352 to the power alleys. 380 to center. I was watching the Summon College baseball regionals yesterday, and this was about the same size park as Clemson. So that gives you an idea how big this actually is. Clemson, a top 15 college team. Full count. Man on third. Oh, and the ball is inside. Ball 4. We'll put the second runner on for the Shoes. Brings up the pitcher, Austin Boris. And a courtesy runner comes in for Craik. That is Bryce Nieberge. So, pitcher versus pitcher here. A chance for a little helping selfie for Austin Boris. Wind, as I mentioned, probably about 15 miles an hour right to right now. As that first pitch is a strike, Fearday opens with a heater right down the pipe. And there is a base hit through the right side. T-Town takes a lead to open the contest here in the first inning. Werman scores from third. It's 1-0 Teutopolis on the second hit of the inning for the Shoes. Nieberge stops at second. But that was good hitting right there by Boris. He basically just went with the pitch, took it the other way. And the Shoes have the first lead of the game. Shoes the home team today. This is the bottom of the first. I asked if they used the lucky quarter in the coin toss. It appears they did. Fearday hits. Carter Haney, fastball right on the hip. Ouch. It will load the bases for Henry Thompson. And you know the old cliche, that'll leave a mark? That's not a cliche this time. He had some heat on that one, and Tony Craik wants to come out and have a chat with his pitcher, Brock Fearday. At this point of the season, you really can't let something get out of hand. Actually, I think he's mainly wanting to talk to his defense and say, hey, don't forget, you've got a put out at any base. You can put them out at throw it home. If you're closer to that, throw to first, second, or third. Bryce Nieberge will be at third base. Austin Boris. Yeah, there's a runner for Austin Boris. That is Tegan Powell. Is it Tegan or Tegan? Tegan, thank you. Tegan Powell's out at second. And Carter Haney leading off of first base, gingerly. Henry Thompson, second baseman, coming up for the Shoes. He's a senior. And Brock Fearday, first pitch is out of the zone. And low and outside. Big crowd here at Teutopolis today. So far, they're liking what they're seeing if they're wearing the navy and gold. Big crowd from Effingham, St. Anthony here today as well. As both bleachers are full, the outfield is full. All three bleachers are full. Who's getting who? Second ball, outside again. 2-1 the count. To Thompson. That ball fouled out of play. Yeah, the folks out in the right field, outfield, they're spread all the way down past the power alley, probably about 3/4 of the way to the to center field. 2-2 the count. Bases juiced for Thompson. Inside, strike two. Strike three, got him. The strikeout ends the inning, but the Shoes do pick up a run on 2 hits. A walk, a hit by pitch. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 1-0 T-Town.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville.
Don't worry about it. No biggie. As we started the second inning here, the Bulldogs coming to the plate. It'll be Henry Britt, followed by Sam Link, Alex Mayer. Anybody gets on, we'll see Charlie Spoor. As Austin Boris continues his, or begins his second inning of work with a strike. 2 strikeouts in the first inning for the big junior from T-Town. One looking, one swinging. As Brent hitting .326 on the season. I'll tell you what, you get to this point in the postseason, everybody can hit. As that ball is popped foul back beyond the fencing. There you kind of get an idea of the crowd here. 2 or 3 deep, and that's that way all the way down. Both sides. The next from Boris is fouled. That one may stay in play heading to the, Addis has to adjust on it as the wind blew the ball back toward fair territory. I think it stayed foul, but there's the first out of the inning gathered by Gavin Addis. So Sam Link at the plate. Link hitting .237. And he swings at the second pitch as he is now in the hole 0-2. Boris getting himself into a rhythm. He thought that was strike 3. He went walking off the mound, ready to go talk to Mick Nieberge. Say, how you doing? Did you see that pitch? I liked it. Curveball bounced right back up the gut for a hit. Looked like the curve did exactly what Boris wanted it to, but it probably looked like it may have hung up just a little bit. So a 1-out hit will bring up Alex Mayer. Chance to give the Bulldogs some base runners and scoring. They trail 1-0. Outside corner is open today as well. Strike 1. To Mayer. A bit up high. As I mentioned earlier, this is the same crew that has umpired all 3 games in this sectional. Curl, Blade, and Shreve. Shreve behind the plate. Good crew. We saw Shreve and Curl in the regional last week. That one just a bit up. 2-1 the count. 1 out. These 2 teams did play earlier this season here at Teutopolis. St. Anthony won that game, 11-5, if I remember correctly. And there is the outside corner again. Strike 2. Two and two to Mayer, the shortstop. Down the middle, and he fouls it away. Boris gives the runner at first a solid look. Sam Link Throws home, swing and a miss, strike 3 for the second out. That'll bring up Charlie Spohr. I'm kind of surprised that the Bulldogs didn't think about a bunt there to get Linka across, but Mayer hitting almost 300. That's probably why. Now Spohr at the plate. He's hitting 246. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Boris steps off the mound, now steps back up. He's ready to go. Peeks over at Sam Link at first. Throws a low ball 1. As Mick Nieberge holding Link over there. Pretty big hole over there on that right side with him holding the runner. Curveball did not come back in. Stayed inside. That makes the count 2-1, 2 outs, runner at first. St. Anthony looking for their 23rd win on the season. Shoes looking for win number 28. Both these teams, they just play huge competition. They'll play anybody, anytime, anywhere. That ball popped into a center field, heading back, still heading back, and it gets over the head of Davin Werman. 1 run will score. It's going to be a stand-up triple, a sliding triple. The ball gets away. Heading home is Spohr. He's going to score. A triple and then an error on the throw. It's 2-1 St. A. Link scored all the way from first. Mayer with the sliding triple. The throw got away. And he comes in to score. And just that quickly, how quickly things change. So the throw from Dawson Haney got away. Going to call that E6 to bring in Spohr. And the Bulldogs take a lead, 2-1. Looked like Werman had a good eye on it, but the ball kind of floated back to right on him. I think the wind got a hold of it, moved it around a little bit. He turned to his right. Maybe should have turned to his left, but I'm not certain anybody could have caught that one. He's got pretty good speed. He looked like he knew where it was going, and then it just at the end got away. 2-0 here to Vogel. And Justin Fleener wants to have a chat with Austin Boris, trying to calm him down after giving up that long triple. Or not enough errors really to call it a Little League home run, but yeah, that got the fans on their feet, that's for sure, from St. Anthony. And Coach Fleener's just making sure everybody is all right, telling them the game is young. There you see Spohr heading around second, sliding into third. The ball was offline to the outfield side of the bag, and Spohr scores just ahead of the throw from left fielder Cooper Tegler. Nice replay, Ty. Good job. And there's strike one. Vincent Vogel was throwing his bat. He thought ball 4. Strike 2. I believe he knew that one was a strike. Next from Boris. Outside ball 4. Third base runner of the inning for the Bulldogs. That's the first walk of the game issued by Boris. The top of the lineup, very, very dangerous for the Bulldogs. Will Fearday heads up. He gets hit. You give him bases, makes him even that much more dangerous. Fearday runs for himself, even though he's the catcher. And the seventh hitter in the inning comes to the plate in Brady Hatton, hitting .417. Shoes are playing with fire. Vogel leads off a second. Pretty good speed. First pitch is in for a strike. Can't blame Hatton for taking one after a walk and a hit by pitch. Recent wildness from Austin Boris. Three strikeouts so far in the game for the junior pitcher from Teutopolis. And it's a 1-1 count. Curveball is fouled out of play to the right. Boris taking a little bit more time, making sure that he had the signals right there from Jason Craik behind the plate. With a man at second base, you occasionally have to change the signals a little bit. Next pitch is fouled off. Staying alive. Brady Hatton. Hatton, the first baseman. Fouled out to short left field in the first inning. Or fouled out. Flew out. Next pitch, curveball was coming back in for a strike. Hatton saves it. Saves himself, fouling it off. One and two the count. And Boris now ready to go as he shook off Craik once. Now he's ready. Thought he had him. A little bit low. Big opportunity to add to the lead for the Bulldogs. Three and two the count. Out that one just a smidge outside. The Black. Henry Thompson standing on second base. Trying to keep Vogel close. Swing and a miss. He got him on a high curve, and that'll do it for the Bulldogs. But they pick up a couple on a single and a big run-scoring triple and score by Charlie Spohr. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. It's 2-1, St. Anthony.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, you just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
Bottom of inning number 2. Here come the Shoes trying to come back after giving up a couple of runs. It'll be Gavin Addis, Aiden Niemerg, followed by the top of the order, Dawson Haney. Anybody gets on, we'll see Davin Werman. Werman scored back in the first, as the first pitch is in the zone to Gavin Addis. Brock Fearday heads back to the mound with a lead. And he looks like he has a little bit of a boost of energy as well. He pounding that strike zone. 0-2 on Addis, up high. One and two. There it was, strike 3. Outside corner. And Fearday picks up his second strikeout of the day. That'll bring up Aiden Niemerg. Better protect the plate today. Niemerg watches ball 1 come in just a smidge high. As his second pitch is also the same place, up high, ball 2. Bulldogs defense, Link, Mayer, Brent, and Hatton on the infield. Fearday to Fearday, the battery today. That ball fouled out of play. Sporer, Loritzen, and Beals in the outfield. From left to right. 2-1 is the count. 2-1 the count remains. Check that. 2-2. I was thinking wiffle ball. One out, nobody on. Smart move there by Aiden Niemerg. Uncomfortable. I tell you what, you're uncomfortable kid against a kid throwing upper 80s. You probably want to stop things. As he fouls another one out of play. 2-2 remains. If you are not comfortable facing heat like that, get out of the way and let it start over again. Get comfortable. Way outside, ball 3. Now got a little bit away from Fearday. Umpire needs some baseballs back from the fouls out in the crowd. Where are the little kids at? Go run and get them, 7-year-olds. Just don't run onto the railroad tracks without looking both ways. Full count. He sprays another one. And we're out of baseballs. Coach Taylor to the rescue. Count remains full. Aiden Niemerg working his way. And he works his way to ball 4 and will take a base. That was a good at-bat by Niemerg. Probably about 8 pitches or so as he works a walk That'll bring up the top of the order Dawson Haney. Haney ground to third in the first inning. And he thought about bunting, pulled it back, took the strike anyway. Peeks down at Justin Fleener, gets the signals as they throw over. That's probably a signal, too, from Will Fearday to Brock Fearday. He says, hey, man, throw over. Keep that kid close. Man at first, 0-1 the count on Davin Werman. Or probably on Dawson Haney. Right-handed swinger versus right-handed pitcher. Swing and a miss, strike two. You could tell about a third of the way into that swing that Haney had chosen poorly. He wanted to pull that swing back, couldn't do it, and he's in a hole. Bouncer too short, chance for a double play. There is the second, and dropped on the transfer, so it'll be safe at first. Fielder's choice. 6-4. So 2 outs now for Davin Werman. Center fielder for the Shoes as a man on. As Brock Fearday wants to keep Dawson Haney close over there at first base. These two the kids on these two teams know each other well. Probably play on similar traveling teams and have played against each other for ages. Two to one lead for the Bulldogs. Next from Fearday is knocked into a center field. Ranging back on it, making the play is Aiden Laritzen to end the inning. The Shoes do leave one on. They had a walk. We'll head to the top of the third inning. 2-1, St. Anthony.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
Welcome back, folks. Sectional championship here in Teutopolis. As for the Bulldogs, coming up here in the top of the third, leading 2-1, it'll be Brock Fearday, Aiden Laritzen, and Henry Brent. Anybody gets on, we'll see Sam Link. Fearday had a base hit in the first inning with 2 outs, was stranded, bounces it to the right side. It gets off the glove of Mick Nieberge and into right field. That is the second time Fearday has been on E3. Second error of the day for the Shoes. As of the 2 runs that scored in the second inning, only 1 was earned. And the Bulldogs have a leadoff base runner. Boris takes a good peek over there. He's not going to throw right yet. Bouncer to the right side is out of play. That's Tim Seiler again running for Fear Day. With nobody out, Aiden Laritzen at the plate. He struck out swinging in the first. Seiler trying to get a throw from Jason Craik. Shoes throwing it around a little bit today. Craig thought better of trying to get him at first. Abnormal for T-Town, the way they're throwing it around a little bit today. Bulldogs with a 2-1 lead. 2-1 the count. Seiler on first base. Laritzen, left-handed swinger, facing Austin Boris. Bounces it to the right side. Only play is to first base. Thompson throws there for the out. Seiler will advance to second. So it's a man in scoring position with one out for Henry Brent. Basically worked as a swing and bunt. Brent popped out to the third baseman, just barely in foul territory back in the second inning. And he fouls back this time. Gorgeous day for baseball here in Teutopolis. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are. A slight haze on this sunny day. You folks know what that slight haze is today? That's Manitoba wildfires. The smoke from Canada is creating that little haze. We'll be enjoying that here for a week or two. As Boris fires home. And that one popped up out of in the infield, out of the fair territory. Catch made by Nieberge for the out. So Brent unable to move the runner over. And Sam Link will come up with two outs. Link with a base hit back in the first and scored. He scored on that long triple from Charlie Spohr. Spohr also scored on it. That's how the Bulldogs got their 2 runs. They lead 2-1. And that's a balk. St. Anthony fans were calling from it. Jim Blade finally says, yeah, you're right. From his first base spot. And now he wants, Justin Fleener wants an explanation of the issues behind that balk. As it is, that moves the runner over to third. Coach Fleener and Mr. Blade have concluded their discussion. And with 2 outs and no count, Sam Link takes the ball out of the zone. Jason Craig's going to go out and talk to his pitcher, said, hey, man, quit overthrowing it. Just throw your game. Effingham coach Tony Craig takes the opportunity to tell Sam Link, hey, get another base hit. Want to know the count. 2 outs. Bouncer too short. Gobbled up. Throw over is in time from Dawson Haney. So the Bulldogs threaten, but they leave one at third. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It is 2-1 St. Anthony.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Bottom of inning number 3 will bring up Mick Nieberge. He'll be followed by Jason Craik. Austin Boris, anybody gets on, we'll see Carter Haney limp to the plate. That poor Carter Haney, he took a nasty hit by pitch to the hip in the first inning. Nieberge watches the curveball stay inside. Held his ground. He grounded out to third on a nice play in the first inning by Sam Link. And after 3 straight balls, Brock Fearday steps off to gather and throws strike 1. He wanted to gather his thoughts. That ball fouled back here. Strike 2. As Fearday has gotten back into the match after starting out Nieberge with 3 out of the zone. Next one is ball 4. Fearday overthrows it. He steps off the mound in frustration. He's still angry. He walks halfway to second base. Fearday has signed with Southwestern Illinois College to continue his pitching career. Bunt to the right side. Nice bunt by Craik. Throw to second. And able to stay on the bag. Henry Brent. Bang, bang play at second base. The bunt doesn't work. And Nieberge is out. So Bryce Nieberge will step out to run for Jason Craik. Great play by Brock Fearday. And a better play by Henry Brent. Second base. Better play by Henry Brent to gather that throw that was a little errant from Fearday. Kept his foot on the bag as he made the grab. Austin Boris stands in. First pitch is a strike. Next one's out of the zone. Nieberge over at first base. Bryce Nieberge. There's strike 2. Bottom of the third inning. throw over a little closer that time, but feared they hadn't gotten him yet. Shoes scored their 1 run in the first inning. Led for a moment before the Bulldogs picked up their 2 in the top of the second. And there's strike 3 to Austin Boris. For the second out. So here comes Carter Haney. We're in the bottom of the third inning. 2 outs, man on first for the Shoes. He gets the outside corner. They are all the way out. The fans are all the way out to center field now. How about that? Runner goes. Throw down to second is in time. Nieberg is caught stealing on a great throw from Will Fearday. We'll head to the top of the 4th inning. The Bulldogs holding a short lead. Here's the throw. Just a great throw by Fearday. It's 2-1 Bulldogs.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Pegel's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Pegel Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
No kidding. Welcome back. Top of the 4th inning. 2-1 St. Anthony. Bottom 3 in the lineup heading to the plate. They caused some trouble back in the second, that's for sure. As first pitch to Alex Mayers fouled up behind the plate. Craig makes a play on it, and that's the first out. Great job by Jason Craig making the adjustment on the ball. You see him drops the hat, has to back up after he overran it. FO2 for the putout. That'll bring up Charlie Spohr. He hit 1-2 deep center field in the second inning. Turned into a triple for him. He just chugged around the bases, slid into third. The ball got away, and he chugged home for a run-scoring triple and then scored himself on the errant throw. That was the first error of the game for the Shoes. Dawson Haney picking that one up. Second error of the game was on Mick Nieberge for the Shoes. They have those 2. Second one didn't affect any scoring. First one did. As Austin Boris has given up 3 hits. Has struck out 4 here in the 4th inning. Has 2-1 count here on Spohr. Pops that one up into short center field this time. Is it going to be caught? No. Thompson trying to get back on it. And Werman got there just too late. And it'll be a single. Seeing eye. Texas League single there for Charlie Spohr. You can understand Davin Werman playing pretty deep on Spohr after he put that last one over his head. And he just could not get in time to help out Henry Thompson at second. So, with 1 out, a man on first. And Vogel pops that one up. Throw over to first. Gets away. And still running as the ball finally picked up. Throw to third is not in time. I tell you what, Spohr is having a wild day on the base pass. The throw from Addis got away after he caught the pop-up. He was trying to catch Spohr at first. Threw it away. Vogel's out for the second out, and that brings up Will Fearday with 2 outs and a man at third now. Fearday is 0 for 1. Struck out in the first, hit by pitch in the second. And hit by pitch again. He stands in tight. He's in the batter's box, though. You can't hit him. That's his legitimate spot. Both of them have been kind of glancing blows. But that'll bring up Brady Hatton with first and third and 2 outs. Real opportunity here for the Bulldogs to get a little room. That one deep to center. Werman steps in, and he'll make the play for the third out. So the Shoes avoid the problems with that third error of the game. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Score remains 2-1.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me order lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome back, folks. Bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Carter Haney back at the plate. He was there when Bryce Nieberger was thrown out at second base, so he stays up the bat. His count will restart, however. And he'll be followed by Henry Thompson, then Gavin Addis. If anybody gets on, we'll see Aiden Niemerg. Curveball comes in, gorgeous, strike 2. The right-hander beginning to get in a rhythm. Curveball, whew. I don't know how that one didn't come back in for a strike as well. That was pretty close. 1-2 the count. And Haney, little protection swing there. Just trying to get another look. Count remains 1-2. That one outside, it's 2-2. Carter hit by that pitch in the first inning. A hard fastball right in the hip. That will probably has made a mark on Haney, and probably a little red right now, bright red. The scrape will wear off, and in a day or two, it'll be black and blue. Strike 3 looking. Gorgeous pitch again from Brock Fearday. Strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has a strikeout every inning as Henry Thompson comes to the plate. Coming into this inning, Fearday had thrown 55 pitches through 3. Thompson bounces it straight up the gut. No play for second baseman Henry Britt. And it's a base hit for Henry Thompson. 1 out. Now here comes Gavin Addis. And I believe we may have a pinch hitter for Addis. It will be Tegan Powles. I'm guessing Tegan Powles is a better bunter than Gavin Addis, but I don't know that. As the chess moves beginning. Addis struck out back in the second. Maybe that's why Coach Fleener wanted to give somebody else a look at Brock Fearday on the mound. Fearday has only given up 2 hits, both those in the first inning. And a bouncer up to short, step on second, throw to first, in time, there's a double play. Make that 3 hits after Thompson's hit this inning. He's erased, though, in the double play. Nice job by St. A shortstop Alex Mayer. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning. It is 2-1 St. A.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
Brock Fearday will head to the plate, where he is 1 for 2. He has reached both times. He had a base hit in the first and then reached on an error in the third and is hit by a pitch. He's been on 3 times now. T-Town playing with fire, putting the leadoff man on. 2 innings in a row. Check that. 2 out of 3. Aiden Loritzen will head to the plate. And Justin Fleener wants to have a chat with Mr. Boris. And he may be done with Mr. Boris, as Tim Seiler has replaced Fearday on the base paths. We'll see. Nope, he's just getting his defense set up. Looks like Boris will remain in the game. Boris has thrown about 70 pitches. He's thrown 71 through 4 innings, so right now he's probably up to about 73. Correct? I could count. I was trying to remember how many pitches he threw to Fearday. So yeah, he's up to 73. Did he throw 1 or 2? 2-1 the score in favor of St. A, and they've got a little business going here in this top of the 5th. What'd you say? 2 pitches. I'm not keeping count of the pitches. That's why I count on you guys, the professionals. Loritzen, 0 for 2. Struck out in the first, grounded second. In the third, bounces to first, throw to shortstop is over the head of the shortstop. Another error. This one looked like it looked like Dawson Haney should have caught it, but he had to leap for it. So that error goes to the first baseman on the throw. And it's first and second with nobody out. Teutopolis has just been throwing the ball around a bit today. They have 3 errors. Make that 4 now. Two by Nieberge, 1 by Dawson Haney, and 1 by Gavin Addis. Addis did come into play, has come into play third base, by the way, after he was pinch hit for. And a throw to second, gets the out there. It's a double play. On the bunt, stayed in the air. Great play by Boris, and he erases Seiler at second base. 1-6 on the putout. 2 outs. Liner, L1, and then 1-6. And that was one of the breaks the Shoes needed. As a courtesy runner will come in for Brent, I guess. No, pardon me, for Loritzen. I'm confused. Did they bring somebody in for Loritzen? Okay. Sam Link at the plate. Swings the first pitch he sees. That's to right field. It's going to go foul. Just out of reach of Aiden Niemer. He gave it a run. And running for St. Anthony is Will Bierman. Running for Loritzen. So, 0-1 count here to Link. Link singled and scored in the second. Ground out to short in the third. Comes up here with 2 outs in the fifth. He was the first run of that triple and then scoring on the error by Spohr. And he watches a low strike come in. 0-2 the count. Boris trying to pitch around a hit by pitch and an error. He made a great play on that double play as that ball is a single out to right. Bierman stops at third. The ball got away from Niemer, and Bierman will end up at third base. It's going to be first and third for Alex Mayer. With 2 outs, a bit of wild inning. The Fearday led off, was hit by the pitch. Aiden Loritzen hit one to the right side, gathered by Mick Nieberge, and he threw it a bit high for Dawson Haney to bring down standing on second base. And that ball got away, so that was an error on Nieberge. A liner from Henry Brent was caught by the pitcher Austin Boris, and he threw behind the runner at second base to get the double play. And Sam Link just got a single, but Loritzen able to go, well, pardon me, it's Bierman going from first to third on the single. as it was a little bit of a misplay out in right field by Aiden Niemerg. And changing the runner again. Bierman gets to go to from first to third to bring in Laritzen back to go from third to home. All right. That ball hit into center field. Werman ranges to his left and makes the grab for the third out of the inning. The Bulldogs leave 2 on a hit and a hit by pitch. We will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-1 St. Anthony.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane Specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane Specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales.
2-1. The lead for St. Anthony as we enter the bottom of the 5th inning. Aiden Niemerg, followed by Dawson Haney, Davin Werman. Anybody gets on, we'll see Mick Nieberge as it's 9-1-2, potentially 3 for Brock Fearday. Fearday has thrown 65 pitches so far through 4 innings and change. If you're wondering, Austin Boris has thrown 81 through 5. Bouncer too short, bobbled, and safe at first is Aiden Niemerg. E6, that's the, is that the first error of the game by the Bulldogs? It sure is. Thank you very much. As Vince Lombardi would say, what the heck is going on out here? 2-1 the score. And Haney fakes the bunt, leaves the bat out, missed the ball. Shoes playing for the tying run. Throw over to first, Niemerg well back. You get a successful bunt here with nobody out. That'd leave you a man in scoring position with 2 outs to go as Haney misses the second bunt attempt. A little dangerous on 0-2, but we'll see what Coach Fleener wants his shortstop to do. Swing and miss. Probably didn't want him to strike out. But that'll bring up Davin Werman. Haney should not feel ashamed. A lot of people strike out against Brock Fearday. That is strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 today. Issued by Fearday as the curveball comes right back in across the plate. One out, runner on first is Aiden Niemerg. Strike 2 to Werman. Fearday just looks like he's getting warmed up out there. He's getting heated up as the game goes on. We're in the bottom of the 5th. He's about 75 pitches in or so, 70. And he's just heating up. He's holding a 1-run lead. Bouncer up the middle. Second baseman gathers. Toss to second for the out there is in time. It'll be a fielder's choice. And Werman will reach. Niemerg is out at second, however. Nice play by Henry Brent. Toss to Alex Mayer. And with 2 outs, runner at first for Mick Nieberge. Mick looking for his first hit today. He walked back in the third inning and grounded out in the first. Oh, 0-2, and he bounces it back toward the pitcher. Catcher gathers, lobs it over to first. That'll do it. T-Town had a runner on an error. Could not make anything of it. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. The Bulldogs lead by 1, 2-1. Back after this.
Take a trip to Old Mexico with the whole family without ever leaving Southern Illinois. It's La Fuente Mexican Restaurants in Fairfield, Flora, and Mount Vernon. La Fuente's authentic Mexican cuisine will delight every appetite, from sizzling fajitas to tasty tacos to the best burritos this side of the Rio Grande. La Fuente Mexican Restaurants in Fairfield, Flora, and Mount Vernon. When the game's on, Catch TV is where you go. The best of local high school sports and community events. And now, Catch TV has even more. Tune in for fresh, exciting daytime shows, all shot locally, right here at the Wabash Catch TV studios. Go to wabash.net or give us a call to find out how you can become a Catch TV subscriber for just $15 a month. Catch the action. Catch the conversation. Catch TV. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Austin Boris heads back to the mound. He will face Charlie Spoor, who's been a thorn in his side. He's 2 for 2. And Vincent Vogel. And back to the top of the lineup, Will Fearday. Anybody gets on, we'll see Brady Hatton. As the Shoes are just throwing the ball around today. They have 4 errors. That one doesn't count as an error, but makes you think, let's concentrate. 2-1, the lead for St. Anthony. They picked up their 2 runs in the second inning, top of the second, after the Shoes had taken a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. There has been no scoring since, as both pitchers have buckled down. Bulldogs with 5 hits on the day. 2 of them coming from Charlie Spoor here. It's a 3-1 count. And the leadoff man reaches via a walk. T-Town fans were groaning after pitch number 4 of that sequence. They thought that might have been a strike. The umpire says no. So what's Vincent Vogel going to do with nobody out? Good speed on first. We've seen Charlie Spoor chugging around the base paths all day long. He has scored and was stranded at third earlier. Vogel walked in the second and popped out to third in the fourth. Bouncer to third, throw to second in time, throw to first, not in time. So they get the lead runner on a fielder's choice, 5-4. Vogel remains at first. That'll bring up Will Fearday. Fearday struck out in the first and has been grazed by a pitch the 2 times since. Wide open stance. You see that left leg way in. And he closes that stance. That right leg comes forward. And he was grazed across the jersey both times. 1-1 as Boris had thrown 81 pitches entering this inning. Fearday, left-handed swinger, pops that one out of play over the right side. Oh, right on top of the permanent canopy over here on the left side of home plate. And it is a 1-2 count. Throw to first. Boy, that was close. That was probably the A move. Pitchers will typically have 2 or 3 moves. And that one was the good one. Runner goes. Throw to second place is too high. So it'll be a stolen base for Vogel as Will Fearday strikes out. So Brady Hatton comes up with a man on second now, scoring position. A chance to give his pitcher a little bit of insurance. It's a 2-1 lead, St. A. We're in the top of the 6th. It's getting late. That one popped up. Short center. Werman, or probably short right. And moving in to get it is Aiden Niemerg to end the threat. One runner was left. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Shoes need base runners. They trail 2-1. Back after these.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Brock Fearday heads back to the mound. He has given up 3 hits through 5 innings. He will face the numbers 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Jason Craik, Austin Boris, Carter Haney. Anybody gets on, we'll see Henry Thompson as the Shoes need to dent the scoreboard. They got 2 hits in the first inning, only 1 since. As Fear Day fires. That ball bounced too short. Throw across from Mayer is in time. And with one out, Austin Boris will head to the plate. Second. It was ball, yeah. 1-1. No, 1-0. That one is knocked foul. Boris comes up. He singled back in the first inning. That's the thing, the Shoes probably at this point wishing they'd have gotten more runs in that first inning as they left the bases loaded. Thompson struck out looking for the third out in that first inning. As Fear Day had a little bit of wildness in that first inning. Walked one, hit one with a pitch, 2 base hits. Since then, he has walked 2 more, but that's been it. Ooh, say the fans from St. Anthony, thinking that was strike 3. No, sir, says the umpire. 2-2 the count. Curveball, bounce to second, backing up on it. Play is to first for the out. Henry Brent making good work. And with 2 outs, that will bring up Carter Haney. Haney struck out looking in the 4th. He was struck by a fastball in the 1st. Fear Day with enough pitches to go all the way as we're in the postseason. If you come in with your full complement, you can pitch 115, throw 115 pitches. Fear Day well in the neighborhood of here in the 6th inning, having an opportunity of pitching the 7th as well. Same story actually for Austin Boris as well. He's thrown 92 through 6 innings. Fear Day through 5 2/3 here has thrown about, I'm estimating, 85. It's 1-2 to Carter Haney with 2 outs. Strike 3 looking. Second time today for Haney. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Bulldogs. We'll head to the top of the 7th. The Bulldogs will look for a little insurance. It is 2-1.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family.
Top of the 7th inning. St. Anthony leads 2-1. Austin Boris back to the hill for his 7th inning of work. Knelt behind the mound. Looked like he made a cross in the dirt as Craig hit by a foul or hit him. I'm not sure. 1-0 the count. Addis, Haney, Thompson, and Nieberg on the infield. Tegler, Werman, and Niemerg in the outfield for the Shoes. Crake behind the plate. Catches strike one without a swing. Catches strike two without a swing. As Brock Fearday has been on base 3 times. He's 1 for 2. Reached on an error and was hit by a pitch. Bounces it up the middle. Tough play for Haney. Couldn't reach it. That's a base hit for Fearday. Second hit of the day, and the leadoff man gets on again for the Bulldogs. Tim Seiler has had a busy day. He is the designated courtesy runner for Brock Fearday. He's going to be tired. As Aiden Laritz will head to the plate. Reached on an error back in the 5th. And that was a bouncer to first, and Nieberg threw it into left field trying to get the lead runner. Boris had thrown 92 pitches starting this inning, the 7th. So he can go quite some time here in this inning. If he gets to the point where he gets 23 pitches in, I'd be kind of surprised if he was still in there. He did pitch the last inning on Wednesday. Only threw like half a dozen pitches or something. 15? Didn't throw anywhere near where he'd have a problem today. Ball's high, throw down to second. Runner is safe at second base. That's aggression. Stolen base for Seiler. As Coach Craig looking for some insurance now. The lefty swinger, Aiden Laritson, facing a 3-1 count. And Austin Boris. Watches strike two curve back in. That's a little slider there. It was tailing toward the hitter, and then it had some movement back to the plate. Haven't seen that one too much today. Full count. The man on second. Laritson finally steps in, and Boris going to make him wait. On this full count, it's knocked into right center, deep, and it is gone. Home run for Aiden Laritson to right center field. Halfway between the 352 and the 380 sign. So you're looking at probably about 370 feet, and all of a sudden it is 4-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Wow. First home run of the game. And for Laritson, it is his 5th of the season. And Justin Fleener's going to go out and talk to his defense and his pitcher. That may be all for Boris. 4-1. And that is all for Boris. We'll see who's going to pitch when we return. We'll be back right after these.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance. We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank To Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
So Caleb Daters comes in to replace Austin Boris. Tough day for Boris. He went 6+. Gave up 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 of which were earned. And struck out 5, walked 2. Moreover, he hit 3 players with a pitch, and balked. Second pitch to Henry Brent is knocked into a short right field. Addis will gather it for the first out of the inning. Gavin Addis has moved out to right field as Boris has taken his spot over at third base. First pitch to Sam Link is in for a strike. Lightning striking for the Bulldogs here in this top of the 7th inning. A base hit by Brock Fearday. Right up the middle. Just past the outstretched Dawson Haney. And then a long home run to right center for Aiden Laritzen, his 5th on the season, as may have a injury to the catcher. They're going to take a look at Jason Craig's hand. Might be some blood on there, as Tony Craig was the first one who saw it. And there may be an issue with the glove. As Jason Craig heads over to the bench, his mitt had an issue, and he's going to trade mitts with his backup catcher, Michael Habing. Now he's ready to go again, as long as that mitt works. Maybe it jammed his thumb a little bit. And see if he can catch. Boris and Daters probably throw similar speed. Looks like Craig's ready to go. With one out here in the top of the 7th, it's 4-1. St. Anthony. Sam Link back in. He's got a couple of hits. Bounces that one foul. Two for 3 for Sam Link. 2 base hits with a put out 6-3 back in the 3rd inning. Grounder to the shortstop. And there's the strike 3 to Looking. Across the plate. On the curve. Yep. For the second out. That'll bring up Alex Mayer. He's 0 for 3. As that one's popped out of play. The shortstop struck out back in the second, fouled out to the catcher in the fourth, and flew out to center in the fifth. Bulldogs with 2 runs in here this inning on a leadoff single by Fearday and a home run by Aiden Loritzen. As the Mayor stays alive, fouling that one back. Daters has come in and thrown strikes. Swing and a miss. That gets him. Daters takes care of business, but not until after the damage was done, as the Bulldogs pick up 2 runs on 2 hits. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. The Shoes need 3 to tie, 4 to win. We'll be back after these.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
The infield meets at the mound. Everybody gives mitt slaps there to Brock Fearday. Fearday has thrown 87 through 6 innings. So he has plenty of room in his arsenal to get to 115. He'll face Henry Thompson, then Gavin Addis, and Aiden Niemerd, as the Shoes need base runners. They need to get it around to the top of the lineup. They picked up their lone run back in the first. Since then, Fearday has been a man on a mission, as that is knocked into right field. It gets down fair. Thompson is off to the races. That's still not picked up at the fence. Thompson around second. He'll stand up at third. A leadoff triple for Henry Thompson. That ball bounced around out there in the corner. Xander Beals trying to get a hold of it. Finally did. And by the time he did, Thompson was standing on third. A leadoff triple for the Shoes. You ask for base runners, you get them. They trail 4-1. Curveball comes in high for ball 1. Gavin Addis struck out back in the second inning. Tegan Powell's hit for him in the fourth, ground into a double play. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fearday trying to get back into the rhythm, trying not to let that triple bother him. That run really doesn't matter all that much to him. However, one more base runner would bring the tying run to the plate. And that takes away any cushion you might feel. And that's also after that triple by Henry Thompson. That makes you realize how important the long ball from Aiden Loritzen was in that top of the 7th. Full count. Addis stays alive. Wind blowing out to right still, probably about 15 miles an hour. Ball 4. That will bring the tying run to the plate. And Will Fearday wants to have a chat with his pitcher. Tony Craig's going to join the conversation. They want to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen to Brock Fearday as happened to Austin Boris, where Boris gave up a leadoff hit and then a home run in that 7th inning after having pitched a fine first 6. Fearday has pitched a fine first 6 here. But the Shoes have threats going now. Tying run to the plate is Aiden Niemerg. Top of the order on deck is Dawson Haney. Haney looking for his first hit today. Haven't been too many. Only 4 so far for the Shoes. That counts Henry Thompson's triple. Thompson with 2 of them. 2 of those 4. Niemerg watches ball 1 inside. A lefty swinger. He may be peeking up at that American flag, blowing hard to right and feeling froggy. Up high, ball 3. 3-0. Pitch number 100 from Fearday. 101 is ball 4. That's 2 walks in a row for the senior hurler from Effingham. Loads the bases with nobody out, down by 3 runs. Dawson Haney coming to the plate. This is the kind of setup you dream about. Thompson at third. Addis, good speed at second. Niemerg, solid speed at first. Dawson Haney, great speed at the plate. As Addis is trying to get the into the pitcher's concentration, dancing around behind second base and on his leadoff. Brock Fearday has not looked. He's not paying any attention. He's paying attention to the man at the plate, but it's been a while since he threw a strike. That would be 7 in a row out of the zone. Nobody out. Shoes down by 3. They're hoping for a miracle finish. 8 in a row. Check that. Strike 1. As everybody goes to their erasers. 2-1 to count. Fearday's next. That looked like it might have been ball 3, but you can't blame Dawson Haney for taking a cut at it, having to protect the plate a little bit. That will even the count 2-2 for Dawson Haney, the senior shortstop for the Shoes. Fearday takes his time. Now he looks back to second base. Yeah, I don't think he liked the choice of pitches he was getting from Will Fearday behind the plate. We're in the bottom of the 7th, and that hit him. Brings in a run. 4-2 with nobody out, bases loaded for Gavin Addis. As Gavin Addis will move to third, Niemerg to second. Haney, great speed at first, is the winning run. And Tony Craig comes out, and I believe that'll be the day for Brock Fearday. He will head to the probably stay on the field, I think. Let's see who's going to pitch. We'll see who's pitching. We'll be back right after these.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me our lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Baseball is fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4-2. Nobody out. Bottom of the seventh inning. Bases loaded. Aiden Luritzen comes in to pitch for the Bulldogs. What has Luritzen done on the year? He has a .350 ERA in 16 innings pitched. He has 16 strikeouts. And that is what Tony Craik is going to be looking for now. He throws smoke, folks. As Brock Fearday finishes his day with 6 innings plus, has given up 2 runs, both earned. The 3 runners belong to him. Struck out 6, walked 5 on 4 hits and 2 hit by pitches. As Aiden Luritzen finishes his warm-ups, he comes in having pitched 16 innings with 16 strikeouts. Davin Werman walks to the plate. The St. Anthony fans are cheering their pitcher, trying to fire him up, finish this game off. The Shoes fans going AP over there too, as they're down by 2 runs with the bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. 2 runs to tie, 3 to win for Teutopolis. And timeout is taken by Davin Werman, as Luritzen, a little bit of a slower worker than Fearday was. Fearday moves to second base. As that ball is bounced foul. I didn't see the changes out in the outfield. I'm guessing, however, that Henry Brent moved to center. Oh, 0-2 start for Werman. Luritzen taking his time. Bouncer too short. That could be 2. Fearday to second. Throw to first. Not in time. 1 run scores. It's 4-3 with a runner on first and third. First out of the inning is Haney at second. 4-6 fielder's choice for you scoring at home. As Gavin Addis came in to score, Niemerg moves to third. And it is 4-3. With 1 out. Mick Nieberg in a huge spot. Spot of the year here for the Shoes. At bat of the year. He has to get that run in. Laritzen fires. Strike one on the inside corner. That was a gorgeous pitch. Right where he wanted it. Nieberge stands in close to the plate. And that would have jammed him if he'd have swung on it. 4-3 the score. And that ball popped foul out of play down the right side. And again, T-Town behind on the count. Werman able to get a run in at 0-2. See what McNeberg can do. Needs to hit it to the right side and avoid the double play. Put it in the outfield. Anything to get that third run in. Swings and strikes out. And he's angry. That's 2 outs. So Jason Craik, the catcher, will head to the plate. He's got outstanding power for the Shoes. Just needs a base hit now. As the Shoes, with just 1 hit this inning, but 2 runs have scored, swing and a miss. Inning opened on a triple by Henry Thompson. Then a walk to Gavin Addis, a walk to Aiden Niemerg, hit by pitch for Dawson Haney brought in Thompson. The fielder's choice brought in Addis. And Craik up there with an 0-1 count. Laritzen has been getting ahead of the hitters as he's trying to close out this sectional championship. Stick around after the game, folks. We'll show you the trophy presentation. We may have another few innings. We'll see. Bouncer to third. It gets away. The throw to first is offline and safe. 1 run scores. The game is tied. The catcher got down the line. How about that? Sam Link smothered it. The ball got away. He picks it up, throws it to first, and Austin Boyce will come up with a chance to win it. Got to call that E5. As that is the second error of the game for St. Anthony. Oh, boy. Aiden Niemerg came in to score. Werman, great speed over at third base now. And Bryce Nieberge in over at first for Jason Craik. This game is tied at 4. Will Boris send everybody home, or will we go to the 8th? Huge inning for the Shoes. A bouncer too short. Mayer has trouble with it. The run scores. The Shoes win. You got to be kidding me. 2 errors on the last 2 plays. And Davin Werman comes in to score. Shoes fans are going crazy. They win it 5-4 with a 4-run 7th inning. Unbelievable. 2 errors, just 1 hit. Just 1 hit in that 7th inning. 2 errors. And this St. Anthony crowd is beside themselves. The team is beside themselves. Everyone gathering to shake hands. But how about that? The Shoes win it 5-4. They advance to the Carbondale Super Sectional at 7 p.m. Monday night. What a baseball game. You just don't see them like that ever. Very seldom see a great game like that. It's just unbelievable. The Shoes with, only 4 hits in the game. Only 4 hits in the game. They left 7 runners on base, 5 runs on 4 hits, 4 errors for St. Anthony. and 2 of them in that decisive 7th inning, as they are going to present the sectional championship to Teutopolis. Unbelievable. The Shoes scored 1 run. Shoes scored 1 run in the first, 4 in the 7th. Fearday gets the loss. Nope, take that back. Werman gets the loss as he reached on the. He was the 5th run of the game. Fearday gave up 3 in the 7th, and Fearday's would all be. Let's see, his would all be earned, wouldn't they? No, that last one was an error. Yeah, so 3 earned. 3 earned for Fearday. He gave up 4. Luritzen gives up 1. It's unearned, and no hits for given up by Luritzen. He struck out 1. And it's the 2 errors, just the difference. There they are, the Shoes holding up the trophy for the sectional championship. Teutopolis advances. They'll take on the winner of the DuQuoin West Frankfort game, probably underway certainly underway right now, down in DuQuoin. As how about that? Congratulations to the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes, who improve to 28-5 on the season. The Bulldogs season ends in the most heartbreaking fashion possible. They finished their season 22-8 on 2 errors in a row to finish the contest. For the Bulldogs, they had 4 runs. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 errors. 4 runs on 7 hits, 3 errors, 9 left on base. Caleb Daters gets the win for Teutopolis, and Aiden Luritzen takes the loss for St. Anthony. Unbelievable. Folks, we couldn't have asked for anything better to end the 24-25 season here on Wabash Catch TV. We appreciate you all tuning in, as it's been a dandy for all of us at Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you the final score: the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes knock off the St. Anthony Bulldogs 5-4. So long from Teutopolis.